I think it's always important to celebrate excellence. It doesn't matter whether or not it's communications or product design, whatever it is. People who do great work deserve a pat on the back. They deserve to have their work noticed, because it's through getting their work noticed and it's through that recognition that they build their careers. That's what the Green Awards can do. Communicators are absolutely vital in inspiring society to build a green future, and the bottom line is, without them it isn't going to happen. We need people to clearly message what needs to be done, how we can do it, and they're in to motivate and inspire people. If you are really going to run a business that is sustainable to the highest standard, you've got to have a total rethink, top to bottom, of how your operation works. If that means cutting out travel, well, obviously in most cases it will. For example, replacing air travel with much more video conferencing, trying to eradicate as many office stationery supplies, replacing unsustainable products within the office with sustainable products, sourcing ethical furniture, really from the grassroots stuff upwards, then if you can do all of that, then you've got a business that is really going to start to make an impact. And if beyond that you can do what I've always done with my clients, which is actually vet whether or not they're sustainable themselves, and try to help sustainability by helping those companies that are doing really genuinely pioneering work. That's financially extremely tough, but a number of companies are doing it, and if you can, you're going to make even more impact. So I think communicators have got a long way to go. Many businesses are just on the start of a journey, but 10 years from now, I think the marketing and communications industry could look very different. I think the big trend of the coming couple of years in the marketing and communications industry will be a major move away from greenwashing, and there'll be two drivers of this. Number one, the NGOs are cracking down on the companies that are doing this. They realise the skill that these companies have had and the degree to which they can basically mislead people and make the wrongdoers look as if they're planet savers. And the second major factor that's going to drive this trend, I think, will be communicators, be they PR executives or marketers or whatever capacity they work within this sector, realising that the most exciting opportunities, the opportunities that they can really do the best work around, are the genuinely sustainable products and services. They will move to that sector because that's where the action is. There's no point in working with some tired old PLC when you can work with a great new enterprise or an international venture that is creating the technologies of tomorrow. I think if there's one thing that the industry can learn from the Green Awards, is really what you can achieve when you put your mind to it. This is about benchmarking. This is about saying, guys, this is the best work. I hope that the impact of the Green Awards is to make really the entire industry sit up its game and compete. If we can have industries competing against one another, if you like, a bit like the space race, where you have Russia competing against America, against China, against Europe, it really drives the standards. So, if you're not entering this year's Green Awards, if nobody's nominated you, well, get off your backside, look at who the winners of this year are, and frankly next year aim to do better.